Hey adrenaline junkies, welcome to Police Pursuit. Today we launch a new, fresh series, When People Messed with the Wrong Cops. Every reckless choice flips on instant justice mode. Buckle up. Let's roll right now, folks.
It's a Range Rover coming up on me right now.
On November 4th, 2025 in Key Largo, Monroe County, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper was stopped at a red light on State Road 5, Overseas Highway, when he was alerted to a southbound fleeing vehicle. As the suspect vehicle came into view at high speed, units quickly merged into traffic, setting up to intercept and initiating a pursuit along the busy coastal highway. The suspect, driving a Range Rover, accelerated past 120 miles per hour, aggressively weaving through traffic and repeatedly using the shoulder and sidewalk to pass vehicles. The reckless driving rapidly escalated the danger. An early pit maneuver was attempted to end the pursuit, but it failed as the all-wheel drive SUV maintained traction, forcing the patrol unit off its line. The suspect then diverted into Founders Park, cutting through the marina area and crashing into a guard post. Despite heavy damage, its front right tire reduced to a bare rim, the driver continued fleeing. After re-entering State Road 5, multiple units closed in, tightening the gap. This time, a well-timed pit maneuver destabilized the vehicle, forcing it off course and bringing it to a stop after it collided with a boat trailer attached to a pickup truck. Officers approached with caution, removed the suspect from the vehicle, and took him into custody after brief resistance, as he repeatedly kept his hands concealed. He later showed signs of stimulant use and admitted to taking 80 milligrams of Adderall. After medical evaluation, he was transported to a detention facility. Under sustained pressure at high speed, it only takes a single mistake for everything to unravel, and the ending often comes faster than expected.
Pull your arm out. Who's got cuffs? Get cuffs out! I got
The first pit attempt showed that early intervention doesn't always work, especially when the vehicle still has enough traction to maintain control. But by holding pressure and waiting for the right moment, the second pit completely broke the vehicle's stability, leaving no chance to recover. In high-speed pursuits, it's not about how many attempts are made, but about timing, because one well-timed pit is all it takes to end it.
Sammy? What?
Oklahoma City. On a quiet Tuesday morning near Harrow Road, what began as a routine attempt to serve a federal burglary warrant quickly turned into a tense and deadly standoff. Officers arrived expecting a standard arrest, but instead walked into a trap. Inside a small trailer, the suspect was waiting with a loaded gun.
Sammy. Hey.
As police approached, gunfire erupted. One person was injured by shrapnel, but responding officers managed to retreat without further harm. Tactical teams quickly surrounded the area, deploying drones and robots to safely assess the situation as the hours wore on.
You got cover out there while we do this? Good. Shots fired.
Come out with your hands up.
Come out with your hands up.
Come out with your hands up.
Come out with your hands up. Cody, you got cover out there while we do this?
Get out. Gun.
Good. Good. Shots fired.
All units 1033.
Come out with your hands up.
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 I'm hit.
Eventually, the suspect was found dead inside the trailer. His identity has not yet been released, and investigators remain unsure whether he was living there or simply hiding out. What should have been a normal warrant service ended in gunfire.
Cover the trailer. You're on the ground, I'll shoot you!
On the afternoon of August 8th in Tacoma, Washington, a suspect, already wanted for firing from a moving vehicle and eluding police twice before, was spotted again, setting off a high-speed pursuit through the middle of Pacific Street. This time, the escape attempt failed. Officers quickly closed in and arrested the suspect after a tense chase, recovering a stolen vehicle and a firearm, both linked to the case.
Got him.
You're on the ground, I'll shoot you!
He now faces a long list of serious charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, unlawful firearm possession, DUI, evading police, and possession of stolen property. His bail for the assault charge alone was set at over $750,000. At approximately 6:08 p.m. on January 19, 2024, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper patrolling I-95 near Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard observed a black Hyundai Santa Fe driving aggressively, tailgating, and making abrupt lane changes that forced surrounding vehicles to brake suddenly. When emergency lights and siren were activated, the driver refused to stop, accelerated away, and exited onto Okeechobee Boulevard, initiating a pursuit through multiple streets in West Palm Beach. As the pursuit continued, the driver, later identified as Jaquan Davis, became increasingly reckless. He used the right shoulder to pass traffic, ran red lights, made sudden U-turns, and rapidly changed direction across roads, including Congress Avenue and Australian Avenue. Speeds exceeded 90 miles per hour at times, creating a highly dangerous situation and forcing officers to stay close while coordinating continuously. The pursuit shifted when the vehicle entered a shopping center parking lot. Seizing the moment, the trooper closed in from behind and executed a tactical vehicle contact to disable the Hyundai. The impact rendered the vehicle inoperable and brought it to a stop. Immediately after, multiple occupants exited and fled in different directions. The trooper pursued the driver on foot across Military Trail, through a car wash area, and into the rear sections of a car dealership and nearby apartments before briefly losing sight. Additional units, including K-9 and air support, were quickly deployed. The suspect was later located hiding and was apprehended by a K-9 unit after resisting. A search of the vehicle revealed suspected narcotics and a loaded firearm. Davis was transported for medical treatment due to K-9 bite injuries, then taken into custody. After being read his Miranda rights, he refused to provide a statement. Under sustained pressure, the attempt to flee only escalated the situation, and once containment tightened, the outcome became inevitable.
Sixth floor.
Chicago, Illinois, January 3, 2025. In the early morning hours around 2:10 a.m., Chicago police officers from the 10th District responded to a 911 call reporting a man armed with a knife inside a 6th-floor apartment on the 3000 block of West 21st Place. As officers knocked on the apartment door, 58-year-old Timothy Glaze suddenly appeared, brandishing a knife and charging toward them. Confronted with the imminent threat, officers discharged their firearms, striking Glaze multiple times. They immediately provided emergency aid before paramedics rushed him to Mount Sinai Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead.
Chicago Police.
What's going on?
Stop shooting! 10-1, shots fired.
10-1, shots fired, shots fired. Stop moving.
Good. Next one, left.
Don't move! He's good.
The Cook County medical examiner confirmed Glaze's identity as a resident of Cicero. A knife was recovered at the scene. No officers were injured during the encounter. On August 18, 2023, a Florida Highway Patrol trooper was notified by dispatch about an armed carjacking suspect being pursued by Fort Lauderdale police on the Florida Turnpike, heading toward Palm Beach County. Units quickly moved to intercept and made contact with the suspect vehicle, a white Kia Optima, as it sped past the Lake Worth Service Plaza, setting off a high-speed pursuit along the highway. During the pursuit, the suspect drove aggressively, weaving through lanes and repeatedly using the shoulder to pass traffic at high speed. The reckless maneuvers combined with heavy traffic created a dangerous environment, forcing officers to maintain formation, control their spacing, and coordinate closely over radio communications. Near mile marker 97, an opportunity presented itself and a pit maneuver was initiated to bring the pursuit to an end. However, just as the distance closed, the suspect suddenly slammed on the brakes, causing the pit attempt to fail and disabling the patrol vehicle. The situation became more complicated when another unit was forced to withdraw due to a tire failure, leaving the pursuit disrupted. Despite this, the same unit pushed back up, quickly closing the gap again and delivering a second pit, this time striking the side of the vehicle. The impact sent the suspect car out of control, spinning sideways and sliding onto the shoulder before coming to a stop.
Can you advise, is the helicopter still as well?
Although the initial units were unable to continue, the suspect was later taken into custody and identified as Elias MacArthur Corker Jr., a repeat offender with a permanently revoked driver's license. He now faces multiple serious charges, including fleeing with damage, reckless driving, and operating a vehicle while revoked. In high-pressure situations like this, even a split-second reaction can disrupt enforcement efforts. But fleeing rarely changes the final outcome. A brake check might disrupt the first pit, but it won't buy time forever. In high-speed pursuits, you might dodge it once, but timing always catches up. And when the pit lands clean, it ends instantly. Brandon, Florida. On a Thursday morning near Heather Lake, police responded to a call about a man having a psychotic episode. When they arrived, 28-year-old Ralph Bowsey, who had multiple prior convictions, rammed his vehicle into two officers. One suffered a serious femur fracture, the other a double leg break. Bowsey had reportedly said he intended to kill them and now faces 2 counts of attempted murder of a law enforcement officer.
Get out of the crowd right now!
Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. At 3:51 a.m. on June the 23rd, 2024, officers responded to a tragic call. A 7-month-old baby had stopped breathing. Despite immediate life-saving efforts, the infant was pronounced dead at the scene, and her death was deemed suspicious.
Open the door. Open the door for me.
The officers rushed in and found Ree rummaging through a closet holding a loaded gun. When he turned toward them, a violent struggle broke out. One officer spotted the gun, made a split-second decision, and opened fire, hitting Ree. At approximately 4:58 p.m. on October 4th, 2023, a deputy responded to an assist call on Interstate 95 near mile marker 144 involving an attempted murder suspect accused of stabbing a physician. The suspect, identified as Nicholas Parchesco, was reported to be traveling northbound in a white Lexus sedan. The deputy located the vehicle matching the description and began following it.
Coming on the left.
Parchesco quickly accelerated, initiating a high-speed pursuit. He drove recklessly, weaving through traffic, using the shoulder to pass vehicles and reaching speeds exceeding 130 miles per hour. Despite emergency lights and sirens, he continued to flee through increasingly congested traffic near the Vero Beach area. As traffic conditions worsened, deputies attempted a rolling roadblock, but Parchesco maneuvered around it and collided with a patrol vehicle. Shortly after, spike strips were successfully deployed, deflating one of his tires. Even with the damaged tire, he continued fleeing until his speed dropped significantly. When he attempted to cross the median to reverse direction, deputies seized the moment and executed a pit maneuver, bringing the vehicle to a stop.
Dispatch has been locked.
I'm getting ahead.
Dispatch has been locked.
They cut into the meat. He's gonna get stuck. He's in the water. He made it. He might make it through, guys, if he can cut across. Back southbound.
Dispatch has been locked.
Yeah, he's southbound on the outside shoulder, I-95 southbound. Another pit. Stand by. 33, please. I-95.
I use 1032 traffic. This information, he is armed.
He's on the ground, thrown down. Stand by. Stand by.
Parchesco was taken into custody at the scene without further incident. Jupiter Police Department units later assumed control due to the underlying stabbing investigation. He was transported to the Indian River County Jail and charged with high-speed fleeing and eluding, concluding a highly dangerous pursuit. The pit here wasn't about speed. It was about timing. Once the spike strip reduced control and the suspect hesitated while attempting to turn around, the pit was executed at the right moment to end it. In pursuits, it's not about being fast. It's about being on time.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car right now!
Around 8:20 p.m. on May 7th, 2025, a Washington State Patrol trooper spotted a Honda Civic driven by 21-year-old Victor A. Hernandez Paredes, improperly merging on westbound I-90 near Preston, and signaled for the vehicle to stop. Victor ignored the order and accelerated, turning what began as a routine traffic stop into an immediate high-speed pursuit. The Honda weaved across multiple lanes, forcing the trooper to close in carefully, while nearby traffic became a constant hazard.
Driver with a red light ticket to her.
There's two vehicles now, and this is the defendant right in front of me trying to...
As the trooper closed the distance, he executed a pit maneuver to stop the suspect's vehicle. The Honda suddenly lost control, spun out, and crashed into a ditch. The front of the car was severely damaged, debris scattered across the roadway, and thick smoke rose from the wreck. On the front seat, a woman and a child were found unrestrained, but fortunately no injuries were reported. The pit both ended the pursuit and highlighted the extreme risks troopers in the community face in split-second decisions.
Exiting the High Point, sorry, we're coming from Highlands when I originally stopped him. He yelled out the window that he has a kid and he's losing control. We're on an off-ramp, he's lost control, faced the wrong way.
10-10, man.
206 advises the vehicle is lost control, exiting to High Point from Highland. Subject advises the child and vehicle together.
The pursuit continued to escalate when Victor's younger brother, 18-year-old Daniel O. Hernandez Paredes, appeared in a silver Infiniti and repeatedly interfered with the trooper, at one point driving between the patrol car and Victor's fleeing Honda. Daniel then fled westbound on I-90, was spotted by traffic cameras in Bellevue, and led troopers on a chase into Seattle. With support from the Guardian 1 helicopter and Seattle police, Daniel was eventually taken into custody.
It's spinning out. Now it's facing the right way. It's in the ditch. Go, go, go.
What's the traffic?
Yep, looks like I got one WSC to, looks like Seattle's lighting them up. They're stopping in here. No, Elmwood, please. Just over the train tracks.
Pretty many advices.
Vehicle stopped. The connector's calling someone.
Starting when advising vehicle stop. Commitment assembly stop, please sit.
Both brothers now face multiple felony charges, including eluding, obstruction, and reckless endangerment. The entire sequence, from high-speed weaving to the pit and coordinated interference, underscores the intense danger and split-second decisions involved in high-speed pursuits, where every choice can directly impact the safety of all involved.
Still talking to the driver. And they're taking both into custody right now.
Starting when advising taking both into custody. It's connecting a felony stop.
On December 27, 2022, Florida Highway Patrol Dispatch received information about a possible stolen vehicle being pursued in Suwannee County. The vehicle, a white Ford F-150, was actively fleeing and refusing to stop for troopers. Near mile marker 250, a trooper observed the vehicle being pursued and joined in, taking the lead position behind the suspect. During the pursuit, the driver, later identified as Makenya Crystal Thomas, drove at speeds exceeding 100 miles per hour, making evasive maneuvers and even using the shoulder to pass other vehicles. Her reckless driving posed a serious danger to the public as troopers maintained pursuit and coordinated for a safe intervention. When traffic conditions briefly improved and speeds dropped to approximately 54 miles per hour, troopers seized the opportunity to perform a pit maneuver. The maneuver was successful, causing the Ford F-150 to lose control and become disabled, effectively ending the pursuit. The trooper then approached, removed the driver from the vehicle, and placed her in handcuffs. The suspect refused to identify herself after being read her Miranda rights and was transported to a hospital for evaluation before being taken to the Madison County Jail. Further investigation confirmed the vehicle was involved in a violent armed carjacking out of Hillsborough County. Thomas now faces multiple charges, including fleeing and eluding, resisting an officer, reckless driving, and grand theft, concluding the incident. This pit was effective because it was executed under softened conditions, reduced speed, and open traffic. At that point, the pickup couldn't maintain stability, leading to an almost immediate loss of control. The key wasn't the hit itself, but waiting for the right moment to end it.
Hello? I need a police on...
Officer Warren responded to a chaotic incident at a 7-Eleven, where a man had crashed his vehicle into the storefront and was reportedly making death threats. Upon arrival, officers encountered the suspect, later identified as Brian Steele, brandishing 2 knives and refusing to comply with commands. Instead, he taunted officers and dared them to take action, heightening the danger of the situation.
Put him down! Put him down! Put him down! Put them down now! Put him down! Put him down! Put the knife down! Put it down! Just put it down, man! Nobody wants to hurt you! Put him down! Put him down! Nobody wants to kill you! Nobody wants to kill you! Don't do it! Don't do it, man! Just put it down! Just put it down! Just put it down! Just put... Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Grab it! Grab that knife! Knife's gone! It's gone! It's gone! Okay. Alright, roll it. Roll it. You got it. Roll it somewhere. Roll somewhere. Roll legs. Roll legs.
Okay, 002 at Fulton Chamber.
Okay, we got him, so he's unconscious. Lots of blood, guys. Get some gloves on. Okay.
To defuse the standoff without resorting to deadly force, officers deployed a taser, successfully subduing Steele and preventing any injuries to bystanders or officers. He was treated for minor injuries at the scene before being taken into custody. Steele now faces multiple serious charges, including assault and making criminal threats. His bail was set at $250,000, and he remains in custody awaiting further legal proceedings.
Out of the car, or you are under arrest.
On July 23, 2024, a man arrived at the Alliance police station to report a domestic violence incident. But before he could go inside, the 31-year-old female suspect confronted him in the parking lot. She parked her vehicle behind his and refused to comply with officers' repeated commands, ignoring them 5 times.
I'm going to break out the window if you don't exit.
When officers attempted to remove her, the woman suddenly rammed one police cruiser, then another, prompting officers to forcibly take her into custody. Her sister, who was present during the altercation, could be heard screaming in distress.
48 headquarters, she's trying to take off. We got a pursuit. She almost just struck Olivia.
Police suspected the woman was under the influence of drugs or medication, which she later admitted. She was arrested and transported to the Stark County Jail, where she remains held on a $100,000 bond. She now faces multiple charges, including felonious assault, obstruction of official business, unlawful restraint, resisting arrest, and driving under the influence.
Okay, it's not like a tractor? Yeah. Okay.
On March 23rd, around 11 a.m., police responded to a waste management business in Norcross, Georgia, where former employee Eddie Sanchez, 38, had stolen a front loader and was driving it erratically. Sanchez refused to stop, leading police on a chase through public roads. In a unique move, officers used other heavy machinery, a trash truck and another front loader, from the business to stop him. Escorted by police, the second front loader caught up with Sanchez about 5 miles away.
Okay, grab that. Quick. Making a left.
keep me updated. I got the sanitation truck, the large tractor, which is our best bet. A little bit slower, but he's behind us as well.
Hey, we're in front of Victory World Church on Brook Hollow.
That's my yellow bed, Brent.
Oh, you sent me for the vehicle, probably. Center over.
10-3.
After turning onto Singleton Road, the pursuing front loader rammed the stolen one, flipping it on its side and ending the chase. Sanchez received medical aid and was arrested without further incident. Police say Sanchez had been fired in September 2023 and had visited the site days before the theft. He now faces multiple charges including theft, fleeing police, reckless driving, obstruction, criminal trespass, and property damage.
Back up! Back up! Now! 1274 coming, taser deployed, taser deployed. Back up! Roll over! Roll over now! Roll over! Roll over now! Roll over!
On April 15, 2025, officers responded to a disturbance in a quiet suburban neighborhood involving a man named Brian who was reported as behaving erratically. Upon arrival, they encountered him in a highly agitated and aggressive state. As officers attempted to detain him, Brian resisted and fled on foot. Despite efforts to de-escalate the situation, he remained combative, prompting the deployment of a taser, which had little effect.
I got a PD here. I'm still trying to detain him. 21st. Lay on your chest. Put your chest down.
Look at the other hand. Look at the other hand.
Leave your hand like that. I'm good. I'm good.
Look, sir. Look at the other hand. Look at.
Let him have it. Hit him again.
Ain't on the
Hang on.
The confrontation escalated further when Brian briefly broke free after being restrained, shoving officers aside while screaming threats of self-harm. A second taser deployment was also ineffective, and officers were forced to intensify their efforts to safely subdue him without causing serious injury. After a prolonged physical struggle, Brian was finally secured in a patrol car. Even then, he continued to kick and thrash from inside the vehicle, making transportation difficult. He was ultimately charged with felony battery on law enforcement officers and resisting arrest with violence.
All right, come on, let's walk. Come on. If you don't want to walk, I'll grab his legs. Okay, there we go.
Hey, watch this coming up. Come on, bud. Get in the car. Come on, bud. It's in my holster. Here, grab it right here. Grab it right here, Joel.
All right, let's have a seat.
Grab that.
While officers managed to contain the situation without major injuries, it raised significant concerns. Brian's behavior suggested deeper underlying issues, leaving open the question, will he seek help and turn his life around, or continue down a path of volatility and self-destruction? At approximately 10:43 a.m. on August 2nd, 2024, Trooper First Class Walker Morphus attempted to conduct a traffic stop on a silver Cadillac with expired Texas plates along U.S. Highway 167. Instead of stopping, the driver, Cortez Johnson, fled at high speeds, reaching up to 80 miles per hour. During the pursuit, Johnson threw a bag out of the vehicle's passenger side window. After an initial unsuccessful maneuver, Trooper Morphus executed a successful TVI, causing the Cadillac to spin and come to a stop. Johnson and his passenger, Tamika Clark, were taken into custody without further incident. Lieutenant Alex Cernita later recovered the discarded bag, which was found to contain approximately 1 pound of suspected marijuana. The 13th Judicial District Drug Task Force took possession of the evidence for further analysis. In Alliance, Ohio, a dramatic incident unfolded outside the police station when a woman involved in a domestic violence case confronted her alleged victim in the parking lot. Despite repeated commands from officers to exit her vehicle, she refused to cooperate. Suddenly, she accelerated, ramming 2 police cruisers in an attempt to escape. Officers quickly moved in and managed to take her into custody without further injuries, while her sister screamed nearby during the tense confrontation.
SARCOM taser deployed!
Police suspected the woman was under the influence of drugs, a suspicion she later confirmed. She now remains in the Stark County Jail on a $100,000 bond and faces multiple charges, including felony assault, resisting arrest, obstruction, and driving under the influence.
You understand?
You will get
What's going on, man? You go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
In Lufkin, Texas, Clinton Polk, 54, a parolee for aggravated robbery, was arrested after allegedly stealing a woman's Dodge Avenger.
31, you're gonna get tased! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
She briefly left the car running outside her mother's home, and Polk, a man she had previously helped find housing, drove off with it.
Stop right there! Stop! You're gonna get tased! Stop! 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 Get back over here now! Get back over here now! You're gonna get tased! 31. We're behind the house.
The woman said Polk had become infatuated with her and previously entered her bedroom uninvited, threatened her with a knife, and took her phone. That June incident resulted in a parole warrant. About an hour after the theft, the victim reported that Polk returned the car but remained at her home. When Officer Victor Najaro arrived, Polk fled, pushing past the officer and running down the street.
You're gonna get it again! Get on the ground! Get on your stomach!
After stumbling into a yard, a taser was deployed but didn't stop him. He tried to flee again after pretending to surrender. Polk was eventually subdued with a second taser hit. He now faces multiple charges, including unauthorized use of a motor vehicle, and remains in the Angelina County Jail. On August 4th, 2024 at approximately 4:39 p.m., Florida Highway Patrol officers stopped 19-year-old Rashid Jaquan Campbell for driving 81 miles per hour in a 55 mile per hour zone on State Road 82 in Lehigh Acres, Lee County. During the stop, officers detected a strong odor of marijuana emanating from the vehicle. Campbell, already on probation for carrying a concealed weapon, admitted to smoking marijuana inside the car. As officers attempted to arrest him, Campbell resisted and fled, initiating a high-speed chase. The pursuit ended when he crashed into a ditch at Gilbert Avenue. Despite the crash, Campbell attempted to flee on foot but was quickly apprehended by troopers. A subsequent search of his vehicle revealed over 20 grams of marijuana and drug paraphernalia.
Face the car. Stop! Turn around, face the car.
Campbell was booked into the Lee County Jail on multiple charges, including possession of marijuana with intent to sell, fleeing law enforcement, resisting arrest with violence, battery on a law enforcement officer, reckless driving, causing property damage, hit and run, possession of drug equipment, and probation violation. His bond amounts totaled over $50,000. He remains in custody awaiting further legal proceedings. Phoenix, Arizona. On February 12, 2025, officers from the Cactus Park precinct spotted two men in a white SUV near 27th Avenue and Northern, believed to be connected to a prior drug arrest. As police approached and issued commands, the driver attempted to escape, ramming two patrol cars and speeding toward an officer. In response, two officers opened fire as the SUV fled the scene.
Get out the car! Get out the car! Fucking move it now! Police Department.
The chase ended near 59th Avenue, where the passenger fled on foot into an apartment complex while the driver crashed and was taken into custody. Tactical support officers later used a 37mm less lethal launcher to subdue the passenger and bring him under control. Both suspects were treated for non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. A search of the SUV revealed illegal drugs, and both men now face multiple pending charges. A police pursuit began after a driver suddenly sped off through a quiet neighborhood, recklessly weaving between streets and posing a threat to nearby residents. The situation escalated quickly as officers worked to safely stop the vehicle. Once the car was halted, the passenger jumped out and fled on foot, discarding key evidence along the way. Officers later recovered a Glock handgun, 60 grams of marijuana, and $2,156 in cash, items that added serious weight to the charges. Both the driver and passenger were eventually apprehended. The passenger now faces multiple felony charges and is being held on a $4,000 bond. Meanwhile, the driver was charged with fleeing from police and reckless driving. The case remains under investigation as authorities continue gathering evidence. A dramatic multi-county police pursuit unfolded in Wisconsin when a driver committed a traffic violation in a work zone in Juneau County. The chase began on Interstate 90 as the suspect ignored commands to stop, prompting officers to follow into Columbia County. As speeds increased, officers coordinated with nearby jurisdictions to manage the situation, with Wisconsin State Patrol taking over when the vehicle nearly struck deputies. The suspect continued to evade officers, weaving between lanes and throwing objects from the vehicle. Spike strips were deployed and successfully punctured the tires, causing debris to scatter across the road. Despite the severe tire damage, the driver persisted, slowing to around 30 miles per hour while smoke poured from the disabled vehicle.
They're gonna exit. Are you careful?
532 just pitted him at a speed under 35. It is successful. The vehicle is in the ditch. The driver's getting out.
Eventually, a pity maneuver was successfully executed at a low speed, forcing the vehicle into a ditch. The driver exited the vehicle and was quickly taken into custody. His continued resistance throughout the pursuit underscored the dangers officers face during high-speed chases. Fortunately, the incident ended without serious injury, and the suspect will now face legal consequences for his reckless actions and attempts to evade law enforcement.
Hello. Can you pull up the video so I can see her on the property?
On August 20th, 2023, officers were called to a gas station after reports of a trespassed female lingering around the property. The woman had previously been banned from the location, but was seen trying to enter the store again. After failing to gain entry, she was later found sitting at a nearby bus stop. Security camera footage clearly showed her presence on the premises, providing sufficient evidence for the police to take action.
No, you never got a trespass warning from that gas station there? Okay. Do you have ID on you?
My name is Katie Carter.
You don't have a driver's license or Florida ID?
Aliases.
Alright, what's your full name?
Because I know I spoke to her right here.
Okay.
I told her she couldn't be back here, you know, you've been trespassed, and then she's about to the parking lot and started panhandling.
Alrighty. Are you able to make a copy of that?
I can.
Perfect.
Okay.
Yep. If you can do the disc of her, just show her walking in, and then wherever interaction you have, then I'll come back. I'll pick that up.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go deal with her first.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Can I just leave? Like, I'm not even at the store. I wasn't at the store. I don't know. This guy came over and talked to me at the bus stop.
Okay.
They're mean. I don't know if they're mean, but the guy came over. He asked me did I need anything, and I told him yes. He asked me.
No big deal. Was it just like the manager over there?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Were they an employee? Like, were they wearing like the uniform, probably like a gray collared shirt?
No, a guy just asked me, he saw me, I was sitting on the curb right there, and he asked me, he was like, do you need anything? And they just came out, and I don't know if he said something, but I didn't, like, he asked me, did I need something?
First of all, listen to the guy that gave you something, and listen to me and telling you, you're on the property. At least go stand by the bus stop. Yeah. No, you don't have to do that, you'll be all right.
I didn't see you on their property either. I saw you at the bus stop. But...
Yeah, I wasn't on their property. The guy was being nice, and he asked me, and I was like,
yeah.
If you want to, yeah, but I'm good.
Yeah, they probably just thought they owned that bus stop, which they don't. That belongs to the city, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
What's your birthday?
Can I just leave? Like, I'm not having a bad, like, I'm already having a rough time. I don't have time to, like, I'm over here at the bus stop.
I know. Listen,
waiting on the bus.
It's not a big deal. If I could just check it real quick, I'll be out of your hair. I'm not trying to hassle you or anything. Just they call us out here. We gotta check.
Yeah, but I wasn't on their property. They're lying, so I don't want you to check.
During the arrest, the situation escalated when the woman resisted officers. She struck one officer in the face and attempted to kick another, demonstrating aggressive behavior. Despite the officer's efforts to restrain her, she went limp after being handcuffed, complicating the arrest. This required the officers to transport her using unconventional and careful methods to ensure safety for both the woman and the officers involved.
I'm not going to jail. I'm not going to jail.
You are.
I'm not going to jail.
You can make this very
I didn't
easy
do anything
or
wrong.
very difficult.
I wasn't on their property. I'm not going to jail.
You were on their property.
I wasn't on their property.
I watched you on video.
I wasn't on their property.
You were
I'm
inside
not going
the
to
store.
jail.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are.
going to jail.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not going to jail. I'm not.
Stop.
Ma'am, stop.
Stop.
Get off of me. Get off of me. I'm not going to jail. 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 I'm not going to jail.
You're going to jail.
No,
Now
I'm
you're
not.
going to jail for battery
No,
for
I'm not
punching
going
him.
to jail.
Yes, you
I don't
are.
care. I wasn't on their property. I'm not.
Just go get your car. Yeah, I'm working around. All right. They're making it way more difficult than it had to be. And you caught the felony.
Stop.
I didn't do anything wrong. Stop.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Stop.
I want some more officers out here.
They're coming.
I don't want to go to jail. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
You were trespassing.
I did not have a disability. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry to be beat up by the cops. I'm sorry.
You're not getting beat up. You laid on the ground.
I don't deserve to go to jail. I'm a good person. I'm a law-abiding person. I'm listening. I'm not bad.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the back of the car?
I didn't do anything wrong.
You're going to lay on the side of the road.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Ma'am, you hit me in the face.
I didn't hit you in your face. You don't deserve to be arresting me.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the car?
You don't deserve to be arresting me.
Are you going to sit up and sit in the car, or are we going to lay here on the side of the road?
You don't deserve to be arresting me.
Are we going to sit up and sit in the car?
Come on, it's going to be more comfortable than laying here on the ground.
Arresting me.
We need to get her in the back seat. She got a felony for punching him in the face, so she's not been very cooperative.
Because I don't deserve
You have 3 officers here now. Are you ready to get up and get in the car?
I don't deserve it.
Alright, you ready to get up and get in the car?
Why is this happening to me?
Stop kicking your feet, or you're going to catch another felony. Are you ready to get up and get in the car?
I didn't do anything wrong.
Hey, we're not arguing about that. We just want you to stand up and get in the car for us, okay? You want to just keep laying here on the ground?
Let's just pick her up. Hey, we're going to pick you up. If you start kicking, that's just going to be more felonies, okay? Hey, do you understand me?
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
1, 2, 3.
No, oh, it's hurt.
Well, you can stand up. You stand up? You want to stand up? Do you want to stand up? Katie, right? Katie, do you want to stand up? If not, we're going to have to lift you and slide you into this car. You can make it very easy on yourself just by standing up and sitting in the car. Alright, you're going to jail at this point. Crying and boo-hooing on the side of the road on the ground is not going to affect that. Alright, so do you want to stand up and sit in the car like a big girl, or do you want to lay on the ground?
Katie, you want to stand up?
Alright, we're going to try and stand you up, okay?
Go on, just roll.
Come on.
And sit up. There you go.
Stand up. Stand up. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Now turn around and sit in there.
I don't want it.
Come on, Katie. Oh, you're going to jail.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Sit in the car, not on the ground.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on.
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
Katie, get in the car. Come on, come on.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to try to go first.
I didn't do
Alright,
anything
we're
wrong.
gonna drag you into the car, okay? I'll let you sit up there.
I didn't do anything.
The woman was identified as Katie, a 38-year-old with a history of trespassing at the same gas station. She was charged with multiple offenses, including battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest with violence, and trespassing after prior warning. The case highlights the challenges police face when dealing with repeat offenders and unpredictable resistance during arrests. On March 19, 2023, Mount Vernon police responded to a report about a suspicious vehicle. Sergeant Martinez located the car and approached the woman inside, who initially claimed everything was fine. However, the sergeant immediately detected the smell of alcohol. When Officer Espinoza arrived, the woman failed multiple sobriety tests and was promptly arrested for DUI. What seemed like a routine arrest soon escalated into a more complicated situation.
Besides, I have a root canal.
Okay.
I fake teeth.
I gotcha. Any recent head trauma? Car accidents, things like that?
Not honestly, really, no.
Okay, perfect. So for this first test, what I want you to do is I want you to stand with your feet touching, heels and toes. Just relax your arms down at your side. And just stay like that, okay? So you see my pen? Right there? You see it? Okay, so for this test, what I want you to do is I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and eyes only without moving your head. Do you understand?
So if my tailbone is broken?
How would that affect this test? Like, are you referring to your ability to stand or what?
I'm just saying that it starts to hurt me at a certain point.
Okay. Well, if it does, you just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and use the restroom, man. I'm gonna close the door for you. When you're done, knock on the door.
Oh, wow. Respectful for once.
You okay? Haley? I'm up. Are you okay? I can come in? What are you doing? Haley? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm thirsty.
Okay. Well, I can't let you. Can you not put your pants in? Ma'am, what are you doing? What?
I'm pulling my pants up.
Okay, can you pull your pants up, please? I don't need to see you in underwear.
I'm pulling my pants up.
After being taken to the Mount Vernon police station, the woman's behavior became increasingly erratic. While in the patrol car, she urinated on herself and then sat in the urine, prompting officers to seek a warrant to draw her blood after she refused to take a breathalyzer test. At the hospital, her meltdown worsened as she repeatedly expressed hatred toward men, further complicating the investigation. Her disruptive conduct obstructed officers' work and increased tension during the process. Once the blood test was completed, revealing a blood alcohol content of 0.22%, more than double the legal limit, the woman was transported to Skagit County Jail. She now faces charges of DUI and obstructing law enforcement. As this case moves forward, questions arise about how her behavior will influence court proceedings and whether she will receive fair treatment. This incident invites reflection. How would you handle such a difficult and tense situation if you were in her place?
I do not want you touching me.
Let's keep going, then.
No, then don't touch me.
My sergeant.
Ever again.
Okay.
Yeah, me and him.
Come on.
No. I don't want you touching me.
This room?
Yep.
Come on.
I don't want you touching me.
Come on.
Ouch.
Take a seat on the couch, on the bed. Take a seat on the bed. Take a seat on the bed.
I want you to
Come on. Take a seat on the bed.
I don't want to keep everything. I want you to stop touching me.
Take a seat on the bed.
No, I want him away from me.
Haley, just sit down.
I want Angel away from me. This guy right here. I want him to stop touching me. Please? Get the fuck away from me.
He's back. Sit down.
No, he's not. He's not out of this room.
Well,
I would have walked. No, I would have walked with you without him.
Okay, sit down.
Right there. No, I want him away. Please? He makes me want to fucking kill myself. Please? No. Please get him out of here. He's a threat to me. Please. Get him out of here. It hurts. I want him out of here. I don't want him in here. I don't want Huh? Okay. Am I allowed to get my hand? Then I'm not doing it. Draw. How the f do you expect me to do a draw with my hands behind my back?
Talk to her. She's doing the draw.
I did.
We were able to do it. Stay on the bed.
I'm hurting.
You need to stay on the bed. Okay.
So let's, we need to get the draw done. So
yeah, we can take one hand.
I don't want anybody in here besides females.
Okay. But you gotta undo your handcuffs.
No. I want a female.
We are females, huh? Right here.
And them two are not.
No. They have to undo your handcuffs.
The female can undo my handcuffs. How? Why? This is not fair. I don't want men next to me.
I will stay by you.
No.
Listen, I will stay right by you.
I don't want anybody next to me. No.
I'll call
He's
your
a
mom.
dick too.
Huh?
He's a dick too.
I haven't even met him.
No, he's not.
Let's do the handcuffs and then you're allowed to step right at the door. So
Alright, here.
Get the away from me.
Whoa. Here, we're gonna fall off of it.
No, I'm not.
Keep one of them.
Get the away from me.
No. Stay down. He's doing your handcuffs.
No, get the away from me.
He's doing the handcuffs.
I don't know you.
This Officer Clarity.
Cool. Good for you.
Okay.
Alright, cool.
I don't want you next to me.
I'm right here.
Cool. Step out of my room. Bye. No, step out of my room.
Blood draw. You need to be able to clearly see.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay right there.
Step out of my room. I don't want you next to me. No, I don't want males in here. You guys are creeps. Bye. Especially him. I want him away out of here. Bye. Him. No, I want him out of here.
Fine,
No.
You don't get to dictate everything, okay? We're allowing a few things.
Angel.
Okay.
That guy right here. I want him out of here. He's the one that started these issues.
Can I ask you a favor? Please?
I do not like men.
Haley, we have babies in the yard. Don't wake them up, okay?
Tell them to please step away.
No. They can't because they're house dogs.
He can though.
Okay.
The one that made me feel uncomfortable.
Alright, so let's finish. Yes, you're fine. Bring that flat. There you go. No. You're okay. Listen.
Hasn't been opened.
You're okay. Listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
You bring your other arm back here for us? Thank you. Yeah. Still unwrapped.
Ow.
Let go. Hey, let go. We're trying to make sure it's not too tight, okay? Move your fingers out. Move your fingers out.
that too?
Haley,
What do you mean?
We're trying to make sure that there's proper
You looped
fit.
them in there, babe. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I did because it already hurts.
Okay. You
I
gotta
didn't
take
even move.
You want me to walk with you to the car?
I don't.
I want you to listen. I will call your mother. Okay. You have to stay in control. Come on. And I will call your mom.
I don't